Hey guys, and welcome. My name is Vanessa Simpkins. We are going to get started. Welcome to the Skyrocket Your Confidence and Cash Flow training. There are a ton of people here joining us on the line, and I'm just going to jump right into this today. Super excited that you made it here. And today I want to show you how to instantly skyrocket your confidence and your cash flow, how to tap into six figures and attract high-paying clients. This is for you if you're a coach, a consultant, a healer, a speaker, an author, an expert, or a want-to-be coach. If you want to turn your passion into a profitable business, you are in the right place. If you want to take your business to the next level, I'm going to show you how to do that today as well. And I'm going to show you how to do that, guys, without any kind of fancy pants website, being a big guru, or even having a big list. So my goal today is really to help you understand simple principles that can catapult, literally skyrocket your confidence and your cash flow. And if you stick with me here to the end, I am going to give away $2,500 worth of products and services at the end of the webinar, so stick around. I promise we're going to have a lot of fun. You'll come away with some breakthroughs and fabulous system for generating more revenue in your business, guaranteed. And I'm also going to give you a video. This is one of my favorite videos, and it's called 3 Keys to Uplevel Your Self-Worth So You Can Close More Sales. It's a very powerful free training. It's about 12 minutes long, and it's really going to help you with the inner game to sales. All right, so what makes me different and why should you listen to me? I'm known as the bikini business coach. I'm a little Canadian. I tell people that I traded in my red shovel for a red bikini, and I took my online business to the paradise island of Kauai, Hawaii. You can say really living the dream, and lived out there in the Hawaiian Islands for a few years, surfing and snorkeling and eating mangoes and guavas and lilicois, and really just having a blast being free with my online business. And I'm known as a confidence and cash flow mentor. I help heart-centered spiritual women entrepreneurs. I am also a best-selling author. I have 2 books. The first one's called From Bankrupt to $900 a Day Selling Mops. That's a true story. And my second book is called Take Your Power Back Now, The Ultimate Confidence Guide for Women. I've been featured on Fox and ABC, CBS, NBC television stations for my work empowering women. And my website's called TakeYourPowerBackNow.com. I'm also the creator of the 10K and 30-day program, the Soul Sister Mastermind experience, and the Ultimate Goddess Getaway retreats that happen in Hawaii. I've spoken on a couple cool stages, one of them being a TED stage on the topic of success. That was many years ago. And I made my first 6 figures in the coaching industry using really simple systems. And if you're like me, I'm a Capricorn. I want really simple and direct instructions. So all of my teaching is going to be really simple with you guys here today. Ran my business, like I told you, from the paradise island of Kauai, Hawaii, and I'm known for helping spiritual entrepreneurs, women's empowerment leaders really break through fear and rock their sales, confidence, and cash flow. Now, I love the business that I have because I'm able to take my experience and share with women really what it takes to get their message out there, and not just their message out there, but really create a profitable business, not a hobby, but a real business that you can pay your bills with, you can use the money to invest with, go on vacations with, real consistent cash flow. And I've been doing this for many years, over 8 years. I've had the privilege of working with some phenomenal mentors like the late Wayne Dyer and Jack Canfield. This is my beautiful family, my partner Alex and his children. So I'm hashtag the bomb stepmom. And I love having a business. I love being an entrepreneur because you can travel. This is one of my favorite places in the world. It's called the Kalalau Valley in the North Shore of Kauai. Very spiritual place. And as an entrepreneur, you can create your lifestyle the way you want to. So I took Alex, my partner, over here to Kauai and introduced him to some of the magic. So that's what you can do. And I've done a lot of things right in my business. I've also done a lot of things wrong, more than I care to admit. But I have been doing this for over 8 years, empowering entrepreneurs to prosper, to overcome fear and thrive. And here are some of the things that I learned. One of the things that I learned after doing this for 8 years is that the best and the most profitable, leverageable, easiest, most consistent cash flow coaching model that exists today is something called an online mastermind model. I'm going to share with you a little bit more about it here today. I also learned that you can absolutely rock your business in a bikini if you want to. If you want to create a business that you can take with you and travel around the world, you can absolutely do it. You can, you can, you can. You can create a portable and a profitable coaching business. I love coaching. A very low overhead. You don't have any rent to pay. All you need is like a computer and an internet line, right? And you've got Skype. You can be anywhere in the world and you can do this business. And I also learned how to create high ticket sales and close more sales without being hypey or salesy or without chasing after people. I'm going to share that with you here as well. So I discovered this the hard way though, and today by being on the webinar, you get to cheat and you get to find out the easy way. So, I got started in business many, many years ago. My father passed away actually. That was a really big wake-up call for me. He passed away in 2007. At that point, I had already gone bankrupt. Trying many different businesses. I started in multi-level marketing. I really didn't understand the importance of sales and marketing, and I went bankrupt. I racked up a ton of debt, and then I got into sales. I had gone to a presentation, a personal development presentation, and the guy on stage was saying, the top income earners in the world are people who understand sales. And I said, you know what, I'm going to get into sales. And so I manifested this job as a mop lady, a mop saleswoman. Okay, now you've probably seen the TV commercials with the ShamWow guy. He's selling ShamWow on TV. Well, I was one of these girls, and I not on TV, but I would sell mops and get this lint removers. Okay, true story, lint removers. A very glamorous start to my career. But anyways, I would sell mops and lint removers and these Ginsu knives and all these crazy little tchotchke things in these product demonstrations in stores. And I would travel around the country and I would do these sales, these product demonstrations. And so I manifested this job because I thought, well, if I'm going to become a speaker, I really need to learn how to sell. And so I manifested this job. I moved to Hawaii, and then my dad passed away. That was in 2007, 2008. And when he died, it really hit me because my dad was this amazing artist and he painted paintings his whole life. And he was like this like pillar of inspiration who stood for like really living your dreams and your passions. And I was like, oh my God, Vanessa, you're 28 years old. You're half your dad's age. My dad was 66, close to it. And I thought, you haven't even started your freaking career yet. What are you waiting for? Like, before you know it, you're going to die. So, get out there, get off your butt already, and get going. And so that was really what just hit me, So I jumped in with both feet. I hired a mentor. I invested so much money. I made a ton of mistakes, including spending $10,000 on a website. This marketing company was like, we're going to make you passive income. And I was so nervous and afraid. Even though I was selling mops and some days I was making $1,000, I got really, really good at this mop job. I couldn't sell my own products and services. I couldn't for the life of me. I could sell the crap out of this mop, but I couldn't do it for myself in my own business. And I was really stuck. And so I invested and I threw money, $10,000 to this website, and I don't even use the website anymore. Note to self, if somebody tries to charge you thousands of dollars, for a website and they don't let you keep it, they own it, like run the other way. Okay. Then I spent $5,000 writing this book. And I had, the first book, From Bankrupt to $900 a Day. I had that book out, but I still wasn't making really any coaching sales. And I was making all of my income selling mops and then pumping it into fueling this, passion-based coaching business. I was dumping money, and then I spent $5,000 in this magazine. This lady promised me, oh, we're going to get you all this publicity. It was total hogwash. I didn't even know if anybody received the damn magazine. I got a box of like 50 of them, didn't do anything for me. I must have been 30, 40, 50 grand in the hole, right? No money. And I started to really doubt that I could actually pull this off, And I invested heaps of money without ever earning anything in this coaching business. I was trying to catch clients and it really wasn't working. I was catching more of a headache than anything. And I really struggled, calling myself an expert. And I had this, I tell you, I could sell the crap out of these mops, right? But I couldn't sell my own coaching. And I had these major visibility blocks, and I didn't own my self-worth. I stumbled around. I wasted a few years trying everything except making sales. And then one day, I figured out, I realized, well, what if I sold high-end coaching consulting from the stage and make offers like I did on the mop stage? What if I sold coaching? And lo and behold, I did that, and it actually worked. I did it first in a workshop, and then I did it online on a sales call. I had like 18 sales calls before I finally had one that worked. And my first $3,600 client, boom, and I was off to the races. I very quickly, picked up my bags. I went to Costa Rica for the winter, and my hobby kind of, $600 a month coaching income turned into a $15,000 a month coaching income. And I moved to Hawaii, and I never looked back. And now I help other entrepreneurs break through all of that inner game, the fear, the worry, the self-doubt, and really help them with solid sales systems. So I spent, guys, a lot of time, a lot of money, also a lot of emotional currency. I was at the same time stuck in this mop job. I was also stuck in a relationship for 8 years. I gave all my power away. I was really afraid. Gosh, I was afraid of so many things. I was afraid that, I would never make money in my coaching business. It would never be profitable. I was afraid that people would judge me. I was afraid that, I could only make a ton of money in mops, but then, this coaching thing would take too many years. I was afraid to leave my relationship, that I wouldn't find something better. Like fear really run and ruled my life for a long, long time, until I finally figured out this inner game piece, attached the sales piece to it, and then things really took off in a really big way. So I want to share with you the easy way to begin tapping into six figures and attracting high-paying clients and really skyrocketing your confidence and your cash flow. And in the past few months, I'd say in the past 5 months, I've generated $35,000 income months, some consistent $20,000, $25,000 months running my online coaching business. And I didn't even have to leave my house, guys. I didn't have to go in my car or drive to work and stay in traffic. I don't have a boss. It's really been an amazing, I didn't have to work in an MLM company and hope and pray and cross my fingers to make passive income like 12 years later. Okay, no, didn't have to do any of that. And I got to tell you, my results are not typical. I will walk you through the specific systems that are earning huge sales numbers right now for me and my clients. But my results are certainly not typical, and the average person who attends any training really gets zero results because they don't take any action. But I'm happy to show you what's working for me for free. And this is not a get-rich-quick scheme or a home business opportunity. It's not for amateurs either. All right, so before we go any further, I really want to know, give me, let me know, type in the chat box, these are 5 of the reasons I see entrepreneurs continue to struggle making money. Let me know if any of these apply to you. Number 1, you don't have an identity. You're not really sure about what your expertise is or how to talk about it. Maybe that's your messaging. Number 1. Number 2, you don't know what you're selling exactly. Okay, so how do you talk about this whole coaching thing? Many of you have maybe noticed, if you've been trying to sell coaching, that people don't actually buy coaching. So number 2, you don't know what you're selling. Number 3, don't have an influential offer. It's not enticing enough. So that might be, again, messaging. So go ahead and let me know if any of these apply to you. Number 4, don't talk to enough people. Don't make enough offers. That's marketing. Maybe a marketing issue. And number 5, don't ask for the cash. Don't ask for the cash. That could be a sales, maybe like mindset or sales. All right, so let me know if you have any of those. And while you guys are typing that in, I want to share with you 3 secrets that's really going to turn your entire game around and help you tap into 6 figures and attract those high-paying clients. Secret number 1, you can't be afraid to charge what you're worth by creating high-ticket programs that deliver real results. Number 2, you don't have to be in person or tied to a desk for your work to be highly effective. And secret number 3, you don't need a fancy pants website. You don't even need to be a big guru or even have an email list. So let's dive into these deeper. Secret number 1, your clients actually get better results working with you over the long term, and they're happy to pay for it. So let's look at this. if let's say you're a healer or a massage therapist, maybe you do energy healing or coaching, you're most likely charging about $100 an hour, all right, $60 to $100 an hour. If you want to make a $10,000 a month income, that'll put you about $120,000 a year. You need 100 clients. That's a lot. That's a lot of clients. That's a lot of sales. And that's 100 hours of work. Not to mention all the time it takes to attract and sell and deliver to 100 clients each month, right? So if you charge more and if you create a high ticket program, you're going to attract better, more committed quality clients who actually take themselves seriously and they do the work, right? Because they've invested in themselves. Number two, you also want to move out of this idea that, and this is a real problem I see a lot of entrepreneurs making. Oh my gosh, how can I charge $300, $500, $600, $1,000 an hour? Well, you got to stop charging by the hour and move into charging people for the results that the transformation of your service gives them. So for example, if you help people lose weight and they feel great and they have amazing confidence, they go out there, they can attract a job, they can attract a better relationship. Do you think people wouldn't pay you a couple $1,000s to have a new love in their life, to have a new career, to be happy? What's the value of that? You got to start thinking and charging people in terms of the results that they get, not the time that it takes you to get them there. All right? Big key. That's a writer downer. And here's another one. The more niche specific that you are, the more you can charge, because people are happy to pay a premium price for premium services. Now this is a real key. So you want to find a group of people or really target down and language your offers so you speak specifically to a certain group of people. And if you can do that, you can charge more. Now if you don't do that, you sound watered down. People think that you're not really talking to them. You kind of lose your importance in the marketplace. So your messaging is really, really important. Remember that. People are happy to pay premium prices for premium service. The only thing is you got to get really clear on it. Okay, so here's an experiment that I did with my client Susanna. She was selling, again, $200 little courses online, and she was having a really hard time with her income, and she was struggling. This was when I used to live in Hawaii, and she came to see me, and she said, Vanessa, I see you everywhere. I see all your promotions, and you're really making, a great impact, and, I'd love your help. I've been online, and I've been trying to do this, and nothing's been working. And I said, okay, Susanna, what we're going to do is we're going to create a premium package, and you're going to offer this. And she did, and her first month made $20,000 in sales. She says here, Vanessa's challenge is 10K in 30 days, but my results have been double that. And Susanna went on to make $20,000 the second month and another $20,000 the third month. And then she really took it to the next level, started offering really high-end VIP retreats in the $5,000 and $8,000 range. And she's just doing amazing. So you can charge higher price points. You actually need to. It will absolutely transform your business. That's secret number one. Secret number two, you don't have to be in person or tied down to a desk for your work to be highly effective. So here are reasons why most people like me should never build a business or rely on any kind of in-person service delivery as their bread and butter income. And what I mean by that is, where you actually have to be sitting in front of somebody. Number one, because it ties you to a location and you don't have the freedom to travel, right? You get totally stuck. And for me, traveling was like, my dad was an artist. We used to travel on the coast every summer and he would take us on his painting trips. And it was like, it's part of me. Like I love traveling, right? Can't stand the idea of being behind a desk or like driving to the same kind of parking lot every month. Number two, it takes up way too much time traveling to meet clients. One of my clients, kept going to these coffee shops to meet her clients. And I said, cut that out. What happens if somebody cancels on you and then you just wasted your whole day? You've got to pay the babysitter. Like, cut it out, okay? And it's annoying, right, guys? It's just, there's traffic. There's imagine you got to get dressed. Oh my gosh, you got to go out. You know what I do in the morning? I wake up. I do my morning process. I have a little process that I do. I make myself a cup of coffee. I go online. I check out things. I take my dog for a walk. I go to the gym. And then I start work. I mean, sometimes I work and I'm not even really dressed. I'm in my gym clothes if I want to. But I don't have to be anywhere. I don't have to sit in traffic, guys. So here's Dara, one of my clients. She's transitioning from one industry to the next, and she took her knowledge and created an online course. She went from a fitness instructor to women's empowerment leader. So really moving from having to be very physical with her clients to moving them online where she can talk with them on the phone and still deliver amazing transformation, because she realized that, you know what, after working with people, a lot of these fitness people were coming in for coaching, right? So no matter what industry you're in, maybe you're not even a coach yet, but you're still having people coming to talk with you. You can turn that into an online program. You can take that information, put it online, and then invite people to come and work with you over the telephone or Skype and access your information. And then you can travel anywhere. You can work from anywhere in the world. So that's secret number 2. Secret number 3 is you don't need a fancy pants website, or you don't need to be a big guru even, or even have a big email list for this to work. And a lot of entrepreneurs, wrestle with me on this. They're like, Vanessa, I don't have a website. Vanessa, I don't have any big email list. I'm like technologically phobic. What can you do? Well, I'll tell you, it's not about, being Tony Robbins. You don't have to be a big guru. Really, today, in today's market, authenticity is the new currency. People want real, they want raw, and it's not about your, for example, I always tell people, if you were going to go and see a doctor and you had the choice of seeing a doctor who had just graduated from medical school and he had all the big, accolades and awards, or you could have a doctor who's been in the field in like Bosnia or Chechnya for like 26 years, sewing people up, and you had this operation to get done, who would you want to work with you? Right? You want the guy that's got the 25, 26 years experience. So it's not about being so much an expert as it is about sharing your expertise in a very raw and real way. So that's why I say authenticity today. There's so much crap and hype and, excuse my French, bullshit out there. People are just, their bullshit meters are like on red alert, and they want people who are real. All right? So it's actually not your expertise so much as it is your visibility that's going to really make the difference here. Visibility means everything. And I have a really simple recipe. You're going to write it down. Visibility plus offers equals your income. Okay, visibility plus offers equal your income. Actually, if you want to get really technical, there's a third piece. It's be visible, deliver value. Okay, because you can't just like be out there saying pitch, 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 and pitch, pitch, pitch fast. People are like, well, who the heck are you? You don't want to be selling people as soon as you get out there. It's kind of like you go on a date and the guy asks you to marry you like right away on the first date. You're like, excuse me, what's going on here? So you want to be visible, deliver value, and then make offers. This, guys, is the recipe to your income. So if you want to make more income, you just be more visible, deliver more value, and make more offers to more people who can say yes. I can tell you, after 8 years of teaching women how to do this, it's not more complicated than this. It's not. And I bet you if you look inside your own business and if you're honest with yourself right now, you'll see that your income is in direct proportion to this. If you're not making a ton of money, if you're not making the income that you want, it's usually because you're not following through with one of these steps, all right? Or one of these steps is off. So a lot of people ask me, okay, Vanessa, how can I break through all this, self-doubt, fear? I got like all these visibility blocks, the imposter syndrome. I get you. I have the best recipe for that as well. So I want to invite you to do a 30-day video challenge. This is hands down the best way to get you started today, right now, after this webinar. Being visible, delivering value, making offers. If you have no technological sense, I'm sure you have an iPhone. Everyone does, or a smartphone of some kind. You grab your smartphone. Here's how it works. You create a little selfie video. You hold it in your hand. You flip the camera around to yourself, and you start making a video. You can talk about your story, how you overcame something. You can talk about a case study. You can just share what you love, share a point or something, a book that you like, an idea in a book that resonated with you. You can share about how you helped a certain client. You can talk about, you share something you love, and then make an offer. Hey guys, I have this coaching program. I'm opening up some space in my coaching calendar. And if you want to overcome these, stumbling blocks and these hurdles and get these results, then send me a message here on Facebook and we'll chat. It's a free call. And, it's really to explore and find out, take a look and see what working together would look and feel like. Might be the best, half hour you spend in your business all day long or all year long. Just send me a private message here on Facebook. And that's basically it. I just gave you a perfect recipe. You post that video directly to Facebook, not to YouTube. Okay, directly to Facebook. What you do then is, you've probably been on Facebook and you scroll through and you see people like jumping out these videos and they're kind of already playing. Well, that's what happens when you post it directly to Facebook, is it becomes this really big playable, automatic playable video, and it's really engaging. And you're visible. Okay, you deliver value. You can talk about, teach people how to overcome certain problems, talk to people about the problems that you had and how you overcame them, and then make them an offer. Hey guys, doing this coaching program, if you want to hear more about it, send me a private message and let's talk. It's a free call. And so then you're taking that conversation off of Facebook into a one-on-one sales conversation where you're able to invite them into one of your high-end programs. Okay, that's how it works, guys. Now listen, this lady, one of my clients, a very simple website. It didn't have an autoresponder. It was something I think she made herself. All right. Did over $24,000 in sales in her first 30 days using this exact same method. Okay, a 30-day video challenge. She was super raw and real. And she filled I think she was doing a Bali retreat. She did a retreat with women. She filled her coaching program with this. You can see the dates here. This was taken from my private group. September 29th, 16,000. How's that for a first month? And then October 2nd, just a few days later, another $6,000. Guys, you can do this. And I'm telling you what, you do it by being visible, delivering value, making offers. And that will break through every single freaking visibility block that you have. And you're going to see people actually pay attention. They make comments. The problem, if you're not making the sales that you want to, is that you haven't been doing these three things, and you haven't been doing them, or you haven't been doing them consistently, or you haven't been doing them right. Okay, that's the only problem. And I know for a lot of entrepreneurs, for me especially, it was really, really hard in the beginning. And I help a lot of clients put this very simple 30-day video challenge into action, and boom, they get immediate results. Okay, people are following you. They do look up to you, but you've just never made them an offer before. Okay. So can you imagine what that would be like? What that would do to your life, to your business, to generate $20,000 in the next 30 days? I mean, guys, with your iPhone and Facebook, okay? We're not talking about huge email lists and autoresponders or any of that stuff. This is simple. Your grandmother could do this. Okay, I have some women in my program who are in their 60s. They can do this, okay? This is really simple. Okay, this is not complicated. But can you imagine how you would feel if you came home to your husband or your partner with an extra, let's say $10,000? How would you show up to your kids? What would you do? Would you take them on a vacation? Would you buy something cool? I'm thinking of buying the kids here one of these really fun little water parks in the backyard. I think it'd just be a heck of a lot of fun. It's so hot here in California. But I mean, what would you do with that money? Would you pay off debt? Would you buy a new car? I mean, think about that. This is really a game changer. So Janik says here that Vanessa's 10K in 30-day program is the real deal. There are just results after results. This lady here, I helped her, understand how to package herself and make offers. And Sarah was actually my assistant. She was my virtual assistant. And she doubled her income, and of course then she left, right? So she just became overwhelmed, not overwhelmed, just had a ton of business. So I mean, it's a good problem. I had to hire another virtual assistant, but she was great. And she was a mom with a new baby, and she eventually had a second baby. But she was able to really skyrocket her income just by understanding how to be visible, deliver value, and make offers. Naibi, she was a raw food chef, and just doing these small little workshops. Before the course even ended, she closed her first $3,000 sales in 1 week. And now she's doing that on a regular basis. And she's got a son, and it just totally changed her entire outlook. All the things she was able to invest in, grow your business. That's really how you should be growing your business. I say, make the cash flow first. Because otherwise, you're always just going crazy into debt, and you shouldn't be doing that. You don't need to be doing that. I wasn't able to build my business with credit. I had to make the sales. I went bankrupt, right? I didn't have any, there's no money to borrow anywhere to do anything with, you know what I mean? So it's like I had to make it work. I didn't have a rich, I didn't have a rich family. My dad passed away. I went bankrupt, and it was like, well, you shit out of luck, kid. You better make it work, type of thing, So I really had to generate, sales. And so, I get where you may be at. And just know that it's totally possible. You can create high ticket sales. There's a recipe. And before I show you a little bit more about how to make that recipe work in your business, I want to ask you though to just take a look here at actually how many clients would you need in order to make this work for your business. So think about this. Let's take Naibi's example. If you just closed one $3,000 client, per month, one $3,000 client per month, how would that change your life? Imagine having an extra $3,000 a month. What about if you had two clients, two sales at $3,000? That would be like an extra $6,000 a month. Now, some of you may have, you may be working, you might have jobs, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, like $6,000 a month is more than I even make in my job. But that's totally possible. What if your program was $6,000 and you had two sales at $6,000? That would be like a $12,000 income. So can you see how this really adds up fast? What if you were selling a $12,000 program, right? And you just sold two of them, guys. We're not talking about hundreds and hundreds of sales here. Just two, okay? Think about the hundreds of people on your social media sites who are out there. There's billions of people in the world. You only need two, to create a really great income. So think about that. What happens if you're selling $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 programs? Can you see how this adds up? Right? I want you to really get this. This is a real game changer to really begin selling high ticket items. You're not going to get there. You could get there at, a six-figure income if you want to create little tchotchke programs, but you're going to have to sell a ton of them. And it's just as easy to sell a high-end program as it is a lower-end program. So, let me ask you guys a question. This stuff here that we've covered has been pretty cool, right? We've had a good time over the last little bit. You learned a few things, and really my intention is just for you to learn one nugget, one big takeaway, because one idea implemented well will transform your business overnight, guaranteed. But, how would you like to work with me directly where I can actually help you to implement what we just talked about? Go ahead and type in the chat box and let me know. Yeah, some people are saying, yes, I would love that. Great. Yeah, so now a lot of you women are thinking, you want some information, and I get you. I have something that can help you. And I know it's always a little bit awkward. You're on this webinar, and I do have something to sell. And if you guys are okay, I can share that with you. But if you're not, that's okay. I won't. But if you want me to share with you, let me know. Just go ahead and type it here in the chat. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, awesome. All right. So, yeah, and I just want to make this clear that, you guys, most of us, or most people here on the line have some kind of job, or you have some kind of disposable income. You get paid every week or every month, and a percentage of that goes to things like movies or dinner. And I'm not asking you guys to go into debt, okay, for what I'm about to share with you. And what I'm trying to ask you to do, instead of blowing your disposable money on something that just fades away and lose it, I'm asking you to make an investment into yourself, because the money that you put to learning this is going to turn into more money, okay? That's how I want you guys to see it. And have you guys ever read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki? He talks about liabilities and assets, right? So, most people, poor people buy liabilities. They buy cars or boats or fancy clothes. They put their money and their money disappears. But rich people put their money into investments, things that actually turn into money. And that's what I have for you here today. So in the past little bit, it's been pretty cool. We've covered some good points, but guys, I could be here all day and still not share it all with you. So I do have a special offer for you, where you can learn everything you need to know about how to package your services and start attracting high-paying clients. And if you act fast, I'm going to give you guys a really special deal. And the reason why I want to talk to you about my 10K in 30-day program, it's really how to skyrocket your confidence and cash flow. I'm sharing this with you because I know that you've probably been to a lot of these webinars before and you get excited, you get all fired up, and then what happens the next day, right? Or probably nothing for most of you because you know I'm going to show you the exact system I'm using to make $300,000 a year. And even if I show it to you, you're going to go back tomorrow to not doing anything. Maybe you're going to go back to your job and do the same thing you were doing yesterday. Why? Because old habits die hard. They're hard to break, right? You go back to doing the same old habit. And the only way you're going to be successful is if you figure out how to break that habit. So the way you're going to break the bad habit is by investing in this course. Now, I can come here, I can help you, I can give you all the tools you need to break the habit so you can become successful. But if you don't do that, you're going to just slide right back to the exact same habit, right? And everything that we just talked about here in the last little bit would be complete useless. It'll be just a waste of time because you just slip back to your old habit. So the way to break the habit is to invest in yourself and learn a new way of doing things. And you'll be thrilled, I promise you. You will get phenomenal results because I'm really good at what I do. I've been doing this now successfully for over 8 years, and the program I put together for you is really the best of the best. And it's called my Skyrocket Your Confidence in Cash Flow 10K in 30-day program. And I created this program years ago, and I thought to myself, well, how could I really help women? How could I help women really overcome fear and help them really have confidence and make sales and do it quickly. And so I used to do this in a one-on-one program. I put this into an online membership site, and the results have been phenomenal, not short of phenomenal. So I want to share with you what you really get in the program is you have my help to set up your sales attraction system. So this is a way where you can attract only the best ideal clients, people that are predisposed to buy from you. You'll close between 70 to 90% of everybody you talk to on the phone. This is a way to weed out all of the uninterested people and to, get a yes from the people who are really serious about investing. And it's a $1,500 value. You're also going to get my workshop profit secret system. So if you want to do workshops or be a seminar leader, I'm going to show you how I began my coaching business by selling high-end coaching from the back of the room using what I learned on the MOP stage for 4 years. And you get all of my templates and blueprints. How do you create your workshop talk? How do you create your flyer? How do you get butts in seats? How do you do joint ventures? How do you make an offer? How do you seed an offer from the beginning? How do you get more speaking engagements every time you get out there and speak? It's an amazing program. It's a $2,000 value. I'm also going to give you my sales script. So a lot of the women I work with are just like, oh my God, I can't sell. And they just really don't understand sales. So I have a foolproof sales script. It's always being updated. And it's really an amazing, amazing tool. I love empowering women to make sales. I love celebrating when women are like, I just bought a new car, and I just took my kids on vacation. Like I could eat that feeling for breakfast, lunch, and supper. I love celebrating women's wins. And it happens when you understand sales and how to overcome the sales objection. So you get that as well. And then you get the entire membership site. It's a vault with a ton of content. There's 8 modules in there to help you understand really how to talk about what it is you do in a way that engages your ideal clients and closes sales. Talk about what to put on your website, how to create an email list, really help you to package your services. And the total value is over $8,488. You also get, again, this is the Workshop Profit Secret System. It's its own program, how to help you add an extra $100,000 in income or more per year just using small speaking events, 15, 20 people. The first one I did was at my yoga teacher's basement, and it works. Okay, you can generate $4, $5, $10, $25,000 in sales just from small intimate events. Christine says, I found it so helpful to have her secret formula on hand to structure my talk and my sales pitch. The results were amazing. Walked away with 5 new high-end clients and 3 referrals from attendees. The best part is people told me it did not feel like a pushy sales pitch. Wouldn't you love, think about this. Wouldn't you love to walk out of one event and have 8 clients? That's what she's saying. She just used the step-by-step system, the Workshop Profit Secret System, and attracted 8 high-end clients. Imagine, I tell you what, when you do a workshop, it's like it makes it real. So this is great for you if you are a coach, if you already have been doing workshops and you just don't know how to make offers. And this is also great for you if you're starting out, knock your first workshop right out of the park. You'll love it. So this has worked for coaching, consulting, professionals, whether they're marketing, business coaches, life fitness coaches, service professionals, raw food chefs, retreat leaders. It's worked for authors, speakers, women's empowerment leaders, inspirational leaders, experts, wannabe speakers. It's worked for healers, holistic practitioners, energy workers, massage therapists, light workers, Reiki masters, all of that. Any kind of service professional. And as I was creating this, I thought to myself, well, the first option, I could go really cheap and, try and create something maybe for like $100 and, sell like thousands of them. But it really wouldn't incentivize me to create something really awesome and create a lot of value. The second option, I said to myself, well, maybe, I might charge a little more, might require a little higher investment, but in exchange, it'll help me because then I can really devote more resources, time, and energy to guarantee you succeed. So that's what I did, and the results have really been phenomenal. And I'm not going to play the video, but this is Jessie Payne. She attracted 12 new clients in her first 30 days in the 10K and 30-day program. She's thrilled. Just by taking her wisdom and her expertise and making offers. She was working in a job, and she's going to be a new mom soon, and she really wanted to make her business work, not just sometimes, but all the time. And I shared with her the systems, and she went through the modules in the course, and she just rocked it. And you can watch the video, it's on my website. But can you guys imagine having 12 new clients? What would that do for your business? What would that do for your confidence if you're able to close 12 new sales in the next 30 days? Not like a year, in the next 30 days. Kala here, she tripled her income in 28 days from one simple strategy. Can you imagine? I mean, for some people, $10,000 in 30 days is a real stretch, but let's say you're making, $1,500 a month in your job or $2,000 a month. Can you imagine tripling your income if your income was like $4,500 or $6,000? Like, that's a huge jump. You can get a killer BMW for like $1,000 a month, $1,200, $300 a month will get you a crazy BMW. I mean, you can do anything with that money. You can, maybe it's pay off debt. Maybe it's buy, a new home. I mean, think about the things that you could do if you tripled your income just with one strategy. There's a ton more in there, but just with one strategy. So I want to show you how to get paid by inspiring and helping people, and why women's empowerment right now is a really, really hot business. And I've been doing this now for 8 years, helping women. And I can tell you the reason why is because, like I said, it's not about the degrees. It's not about, do you have a PhD at the end of your name? It's about experience. And a lot of women have a ton of experience. They have experience raising kids. They have experience, having successful relationships. They have experience overcoming certain challenges, health challenges, raising aging parents, buying houses, selling houses. I mean, women, there's a ton of experience that you guys have had throughout your life. The only thing that's missing is how to take your personal story, wisdom, and experience and create a signature system. Create a system that other people can follow to go through some of the lessons that you learned, the system. And put a sales attraction system together to attract these ideal leads and turn them into consistent sales. Right? Coaching is only a booming business. I think it's a $12 billion business that's only booming. Is one of the statistics. It's booming. You know why? Because the whole world is waking up, and nobody really wants to be kind of tied down to jobs or pigeonholed or working for the man anymore. They all want to, be conscious creators. Really, consciousness is awakening. Is only awakening, and so people need help. They need spiritual help. They need help as they grow. They need help as they, transition from one job to the next. They need help with relationships, and they will pay you. They will pay you for inspiration and for your experience. So it's a really, really hot business right now. So again, what you're going to get in the program is the sales attraction system set up, the workshop profit secret system. You're going to get my sales script. You're going to get the entire vault, which has a ton of value in there, 8 modules plus, with just, the best of the best content I've shared with my clients over the last 8 years to help them put their message and their business out there in a bigger way and make sales. It's over $8,000 in value. And I'm also going to throw in this amazing bonus for how to run highly leveraged online mastermind groups. Now, this is what I found to really be a game changer in coaching. And what this is a way for you to, work with a handful of people, maybe 5, 10, 20 people maximum, and charge them premium prices to work in a group setting so that you don't have to do a ton of one-on-one. This really leverages your time. People love it because they get to learn in a group, and there's just and this is the most fun and the most fulfilling business model. It's actually, what my business is running on right now. And guys, I only have 23, 25 clients at a time. That's a 300, and I don't know, it's 15,000 times 25. Do the math. It's like $340,000 or something like that. That's basically what I do. I don't have I only have 25 clients, guys. So I'm going to show you in this program exactly the ins and outs of how to run them successfully after lots of trial and error. I've been doing this for a few years. How to keep engagement in the group, all of that you get, but only if you're one of the first 30 people who registers today for the program. Second bonus I'm going to give you is the webinar mastery secrets. Now, you're on a webinar today, and I can tell you webinars are hot. They really work. Why? Because, people are busy. You can jump on a webinar online, and it's the preferred method today for learning. And it's really great for conversions. I want to share with you how to host your own successful and converting webinars. And that's another $1,000 value. I'm only going to do this for the first 20 people though. So this is a really time-sensitive offer. If you've been resonating with some of this here today, you really want to jump on this because this is not going to be here forever. So to recap, you're going to get the sales attraction system, the workshop profit secret system, the sales script, the membership vault, and that's actually for life. You're going to get that. You're also going to get the how to create online mastermind program, the $2,000 bonus, and the webinar mastery secrets, the $1,000 bonus, how to do that. So the total value is over $11,000. Now, if all of this if you were to invest today, and after investing $11,000, if all it did was make your business profitable, would it be worth it? Ask yourself this question. How long have you been trying to make this work? And guys, I'm not going to judge you. Remember, I invested so much money before my business became profitable. What if all it did was give you kind of the kick in the butt to finally get yourself moving and get yourself in gear and really, committed? Would it be worth it? Would it be worth $11,000? This is a serious question. And if all this did was give you 2 to 3 high-ticket clients per month, would it be worth it? Think about it. If you're going to charge $3,000, $5,000 and you could pick up 2 to 3 clients a month, would it be worth an $11,000 investment? Now, to me, the answer is yes. I'd pay that all day long. But I want to know for you, what is one client worth to you? Are you charging $5,000, $10,000, $25,000 or more? And how much would you pay to get one high-ticket client per month? How much would you pay? Go ahead and type in the chat box. How about one high-ticket client per week? Would it be worth to you? So you can see why others are paying me between $15,000 and $25,000 to help them set this up, because once you set it up, it's there forever. And you just, you have clients coming in, and when you need more clients, you just, make a few more offers. So if you want to sell a high ticket program at $5,000, let's just do a quick little run through. Wouldn't it make sense to pay me just $5,000 one time to set this up with you? And that means every sale past the first one is just pure profit for you. Think about that. So you can see why this would be a really good deal at $5,000, right? Well, what I'm doing with this program is I'm releasing it to the general public for $2,000. The reason why is I just want to see a lot more women rock it out there and not have to struggle and bumble about for as long as I did trying to get their businesses started. I think women are really here to change the world. And because you're special, and because I love rewarding people for really showing up, I think 90% of success is showing up. I'm going to help you get started today for just a one-time payment, a one-time investment of $997. Yep, that's right. So go to confidenceandcashflow.com. You can register there with your credit card. It's a one-time payment, one-time investment today of $997 US. And you're going to be, my intention is to help you enjoy the 10K lifestyle. This is Tanya Clark Marinelli. She is a client of mine from the 10K in 30-day program. And she's a homeschooling mom. She was recently divorced, and she'd been working in her business, trying to make it profitable, doing all kinds of things, wasn't working. And now she's enjoying the 10K lifestyle every month. She's taken her kids on trips to Mexico twice, and she never traveled in her marriage, so that was a really big deal. She's got, she's traveled here to California. She just bought her dream car. She's speaking all over the place. She's really having a great time. And one of the problems she said to me is that, I've got all these speaking engagements. Like, I really have to be picky. Like, what a great problem. And I think, the best thing that she's celebrating is that she gets to instill these major mindset shifts with her kids. She gets to really be an amazing example, and she can stay home with her kids and homeschool them and generate, an amazing income while she does it. This is Gabrielle Sampson. She, again, credits the amazing transformation that she did in her business to the mindset. We cover a lot of mindset in the program. And she had a business, and she really wanted to travel more. So she did the program and had an amazing result. She made this wonderful video. Again, you can find them on my website, these video testimonials. I won't play them for you here, but amazing business. She took off to Panama for 3 months with her husband and spent the winter over there, and just, really created amazing systems to help her get more freedom in her business. So, guys, I know that the reason why most people, flounder about is not because the content of the program is bad. There's a lot of programs out there. I really want to see you succeed. So what I'm going to do is I'm really going to help you succeed. And, part of what sets me apart from all the other coaches out there that are doing what they're doing is that I actually take the time to mentor you. And that's what you need at this stage in your business. You need a mentor who's been there, done that you can ask questions to and bounce ideas off of. And that's why my clients get such phenomenal results. So especially in the visibility and the systems building stage in your business, you need clarity, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys an amazing bonus. I'm going to give you guys 12 live Q&A, group Q&A calls with me over the next 12 months. I'm going to add you to a Facebook group, a private Facebook group where you get to connect with all the women who are doing this program. And I'm not going to be in the group. If I were to be in that group, this would be a $25,000 program, but it's not. So I won't be in there, but you'll get to connect with all of the amazing women who are just like you. You need that as an entrepreneur. You need people who are doing the same thing you're doing. You can't be talking to your family or your husband or your friends about what you're doing because they all have jobs and they think you're crazy, right? Trust me, don't do that. I learned the hard way. But you want to surround yourself with people who believe in you, who can support you. And then you can get on the phone with me once a month. Ask me any question. I will stay on the call as long as it takes. Make sure everyone's questions get answered. You can ask me a sales, a mindset, a spirituality question. I tell people there are no stupid, wrong, dumb, or bad questions except the question you don't ask. And guys, when I was doing private consulting, it was $1,000 an hour. So, this is a super bonus. This is really where the rubber meets the road. And if you really want to, kick your business up a notch this year, this is going to help you get there. It's a $5,000 value, and I'm only doing it for the first 10 people. So that website again, guys, is confidenceandcashflow.com. And here's just a quick snapshot. I think this is from Facebook. Somebody in the program said, "Hi, Vanessa. I just received your gift. I really want to say thank you. I also want to personally thank you for your program and your coaching too. Yeah, you're over delivering. This is one of the best, if not the best investments I've ever made." So listen, don't take my word for it. Do your due diligence. Go and check out some of the testimonials. Can you imagine what it would be like to have clients messaging you like this on Facebook or on your social sites, or sending you an email telling you that they think your coaching is phenomenal, it's the best decision they ever made in their life? Can you imagine what that would feel like? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that in this course. And if you have questions, I'm going to answer them. So you're never stuck. You always know what to do. And this is why people get stuck. They buy all these programs and they end up feeling overwhelmed, and they have no guidance. So that's not going to happen here. All the fear that you guys have been thinking, all of the overwhelm and the self-doubt and the worrying and the, oh my God, the procrastination and imposter syndrome and all that crap, you can kiss it goodbye. Once you invest in this program, I'm going to show you how to get rid of all of that. And you have my word. I'm going to help you with that. I've been doing this now for 8 years. I think I'm pretty good at what I do. Again, the website is confidenceandcashflow.com. So you basically have two choices, right? First option is you can do nothing and not take this mini leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, by the way. Or second option, pony up a small investment today. It's only, $1,000 compared to all the value that you get in return, and just give it a shot. If it works, amazing, right? Great. If not, you just ask for your money back and you will get it. That's my promise to you. I'm giving you a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can sign up today if you don't like it for any reason at all. I don't care if it's like 29 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now. Just let me know and I will give you your money back. So 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. The website, again, to get started is confidenceandcashflow.com. So the real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out, which even if it does just half of what I've claimed today on this webinar, it'll pay for itself 10 times over. Like, hello, easily $1,000. If you get one $3,000 client, it's just paid for itself 3 times over. Think about this. Again, to get started, go to confidenceandcashflow.com. Now, I always invite people, think about it this way. Other money-making opportunities like these franchises, okay, let's say you want to start a Starbucks, it's going to cost you $300,000 just for the Starbucks recipe. And it's going to take you probably a few years to make it a profitable business, meaning it's going to make more money than it costs you to invest, okay? Now, with my system, you're going to get the whole recipe and you can start profiting as soon as this week. Okay, it's not going to take you years, and it's certainly not going to cost you $300,000. But that's what it's like out there. Somebody else was telling me about, I think it's that sandwich franchise. What's it called? Subways, or is it Subways? It's like $30,000. They only make $30,000 a year. You start up a Subway franchise. It costs you $100,000, $200,000, and you only make $30,000 a year. That's terrible. It's awful. Okay, with coaching, like I said, you don't have a huge overhead, you don't have huge rents, you don't have huge expenses because you're selling your time. It's a very high profit margin business. What you got to do though is you got to get out of the gate, you got to get your message out there, and you got to engage people with your message and invite them into your programs. I'm going to show you how to do that very quickly inside the 10K and 30-day program. So you could be one of these two people, right? You could be one of these people that show up on these webinars, and the first one here on the left, kind of timid, nervous woman who gets here and they're like, oh, this is really cool. I want to do it, but they just don't take any action. And I don't know about you, but I don't like working with those people. And those people, they're never successful, okay? The people I like here on the right, the people like us, they get on here, they hear this, and they understand it. They're like, okay, this makes total sense. They step up, they take action, they want to produce, and boom, they get out there and they make results and they make things happen. So I'm going to ask you guys, what are you? Which women here are you? Are you the woman on the left or the one on the right? Now, the one on the left is probably going to leave the webinar right now, close the screen, and I don't want to make you feel any guiltier than you already are, but if you're really here to take some massive action in your life and do some really cool stuff and change your life and change your family's life for the better, if you want to join us, then this is what we're going to do. Come and sign up right now. Go to confidenceandcashflow.com. And let me show you what to do next. Here's what happens when you go to that website. You'll see the sales page. This is a cool, cute little video of me in my backyard. You're going to see my cute little dog, Houdini, who is this funny little dog. He always dive bombs all my videos. This funny little dog I got in Hawaii. Anyways, you go down the page and it covers everything here that I've promised you here in the webinar. When you click the order button, you're going to see the order page. So again, the price is $1,000, $997. You fill that out. And then boom, congratulations. You fill that out, put your credit card information in there. Again, it's a one-time fee. And then they're going to ask you, they're going to do two things. You're going to get an email, or you can go down here in the congratulations page here at the bottom. It says access purchase. You can click that both ways. This is like a foolproof system. It's really simple to set this up, in the email or right here below access purchase. And you're going to be able to create your login information. So you're going to put your email, you're going to create a password, confirm your password, keep it in a safe space. Boom. you immediately jump into the program. If you get lost at any step of the time, if you lose your password, if you forgot your email address, anything, we have live chat available from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific. They're there to help you. You can call them, you can talk to them. They will help you make sure that you get access to your program. It's really foolproof. But once you're inside, this is all the content. It goes on and on. There's a ton of modules in here. You've got module 4 where the sales script is. That's really cool. And so again, what you're going to get is the sales attraction system, the workshop profit secret system, my sales script, the entire Confidence and Cash Flow membership vault. That's what you're seeing there. I'm also going to add you to that Facebook group. But I'll do this in order. The bonuses, you get how to run your online masterminds, the webinar mastery secrets, the live Q&A calls with me. I mean, that, if you just got that, I mean, hello. Okay, if you just got 12 freaking calls with me for a year, it would be worth 5 times $1,000. It would be worth, it's at least worth $5,000. At least one idea, one thing you do different in your business can completely change it. Just the calls are worth $1,000. Just to connect with a mentor. This doesn't happen. You don't see this on any other webinars, guys. This is what makes this a truly unique program. That's why I'm telling you it's the best program out there for women entrepreneurs. Total value is over $16,000, and today you're going to get that here at confidenceandcashflow.com for just $1,000. If you're one of the first 10 people to sign up, you're going to get all those amazing bonuses. So rush on over there. You know that you're going to be able to get it as soon as we hit 10 people, it will cut it out and it will go to $2,000, and you'll be minus the bonuses. So if you're on there right now and you're able to click it and it shows up at $1,000, you know that you've got access to those bonuses. So go there immediately, sign up. And if you're not signing up, you're basically allowing fear or your emotions to run your life. Okay. And I'm going to give you some coaching right now, because a lot of people tell me, oh, when I have the money, then I will do it. When the kids go back to school and I have more time, when it's more convenient for me, no, this is not how life works. All right. This is not how life works. You can either have money or you can have excuses in your life, but you can't have both. All right, that's the first thing. You can have money or you can have excuses, but you cannot have both. This has been the truth. And what I've also realized here from growing my own business, from being on national television, writing best-selling books and the whole 9, coaching, speaking, mentoring all over the world, running Facebook ads, webinars, I got outsourcing teams all over the world, okay, running masterminds and all kinds of fun things. What I've discovered is this. Life works very differently. Okay, people say, when I make the money, then I'll do this. When I have the time, I'll do that. It doesn't work that way. The way life works is you make a decision, okay? You decide. In Latin, it means to kill off all other opportunities. You decide. You make a decision. And then you commit, okay? So you want to become a spiritual person. You want to meet the Dalai Lama. Guess what? You got to buy a plane ticket. Laws of physics says literally you will not sprout wings and fly. Okay, so you got to get on a plane. You got to commit. You got to go all in. Buy the plane ticket. And when you do, then and only then do you expand. That's the third step. Decide, commit, expand. Then and only then does the universe expand to bring you everything you need, all the clients, all the experiences, all the opportunities that you need to fulfill that decision. Okay, you are wielding and you are creating your life through the power of your decision. Yes, you are. You might not be, consciously deciding things, but you are doing it, and everybody is. Okay, so you guys are going to get the entire program here. We've covered this several times. There's over $16,000 of value that you're going to get today. And I've got to tell you guys, I'm nothing special. I'm a chick who likes to run around in my bikini. I love to be in nature. I'm not good at following rules or directions or working on a schedule. I'm not good at even running my own Facebook ads, but I can still do $20,000 to $35,000 a month from my kitchen table. Or if I want to, rock it for my bikini. So you guys can do this. And go to confidenceandcashflow.com. I'm going to show you how to rock your business from anywhere in the world. If you want to, rock it from your backyard and your pool with your family, I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you all the systems that have worked for me, that have worked for my clients over the last 8 years, and make sure, guarantee that you get results, because I'm going to be on the phone waiting for your questions. And if you're one of these people that's always freaked out and allowing their emotions and fear to get in the way, I'm also going to throw in, this is my last bonus, I'm going to throw in for the first 10 people, my I Am a Conscious Creator Mindset Mastery Program. Hands down, the fastest, most effective way to uncover your subconscious limiting beliefs and turn them around, and how to install in your subconscious mind decisions and beliefs that support your now vision for success. Hands down, this is the foundation for success. If you don't have the right mindset, I don't care how many courses you buy, you ain't going to do nothing with them. All right. And when you look at my testimonials page, you look at my website, you see all these women who have had amazing rockstar stellar success. It's because we work on mindset. And that, guys, I've been doing this for a long time, okay? Like, I got started in this industry as an acupressure and acupuncturist, right? Right before I started doing all that MLM stuff, I was really into Chinese medicine. And I got really interested in how the mind, body, spirit connection works. And I got into law of attraction. And then I went and I did all kinds of studies and I traveled around the world and I invested so much money in everybody's freaking program until finally I figured out how to take personal responsibility for my thoughts. And when I did that, my entire life changed. I met the man of my dreams. I turned my business around, and I've been able to help other women successfully do the exact same thing. And this program is going to help you do that. It's going to help you to get into your subconscious, open up the hood on your mind and find out what little gremlins are in there holding you back from creating a life you love. And I'm going to show you how to install the new ones, and that's really powerful. Very simple. Again, I'm a Capricorn. I'm very blunt. Everything I teach and the way I teach is very blunt. So if you like that, you're going to love the program. And this particularly will really help you create a solid foundation for success. And it's $1,000 value. So I'm going to throw that in, but just for the first 10 people, go ahead, get started. ConfidenceandCashflow.com. It's a one-time investment today of $1,000, $997. And if you still have questions after this entire presentation, I'm going to give you one other option. You can go in and secure. I really want to make sure that you guys lock it in here at $997 today, because if you don't, like I said, the price is going up and we're taking out the bonuses. But if you still have some questions and you really want to, you want to lock this in, I encourage you to do that. You can go ahead and leave me a voicemail with your credit card number and your name and your email address, your home address, your telephone number. I will not process your card. I will not process your card, but I, myself, or one of my sales team will call you back within the next 24 hours. We will answer your question and then we will process your card, okay? So we will not process your card until we get on the phone with you, but you do need to leave a card number because this is really only for serious people. I don't want you guys to just, be asking me all kinds of questions. If you're serious, if you want to lock this in, go ahead and give us a ring. Again, make sure you give us your full name, address, email, phone number, and credit card number. I need the 3 digits on the back and the expiration. And again, myself, we will not run the card. We will not run the card, but either myself or one of my sales team will get back to you tomorrow. We'll answer your questions and then we'll process that, all right? If everything goes good and you're happy. So guys, I'm so thrilled that you have been here. I'm going to end the webinar because this has been a while and I'm celebrating that you've been here. Congratulations. I'm going to say it again. I say it all the time. It's really my truth. 90% of success is just showing up. You get one idea. You get one nugget that you implement can completely transform your life and business. So I want to congratulate you for showing up. I hope you take action. It's going to change your life. Absolutely change your life, and you can do this. You can do this. I can show you how. I love you guys. Have a phenomenal day, and hopefully see you on the inside.